The Big Small Business Show, proudly sponsored by MTN Business.
The Big Small Business Show is proudly brought to you by Saika. Choose a difference maker, choose a chartered accountant.
Welcome to the Big Small Business Show, the show for all our wonderful entrepreneurs out there, entrepreneurs who are making money out of all the most incredible things. And some are in highly competitive industries like the coffee industry and are still finding a way to carve out a niche and make money. Up next, we're going to see one of those businesses. It's Maverick Coffee, and with an incredible entrepreneur at the helm.
My name is Madonna Seroto, and I am the owner of Maverick Coffee. I've always wanted to own a coffee shop. I was a stay-at-home mom for 10 years. While I was a stay-at-home mom, I realized that I actually got so bored because everything was just the same every day. I wanted to set up a place where moms could sit and while their kids are playing and have a cup of coffee and whatnot. So I always looked at a plot somewhere out there, but then thankfully I met this amazing couple that wanted to sell their coffee shop. And at that time it was 3 stores. Then we met and we spoke about it, and then that's where Maverick Coffee came up. We currently have 9 stores, and we have just gotten an opportunity to open our 10th store, so that is still underway. When we bought the business, it had 3 stores at that time. So we took the 3 stores from just that to the 9 stores that we have, and our events business side of the business as well. So from 3 stores, what we did was we started marketing. We took our story out there, and we actively went spot hunting. And amazingly, people bought our story, people understood our story, people made our brand their own brand, and they brought us into their space, and that's how we got more and more opportunities to open more stores. Going into the business, I think I was overexcited about the business and the potential the business had, that I didn't really put into consideration that there will be so many challenges that I might face within the business. But I think my excitement and my eagerness to grow the brand really pushed me through most of these challenges. For instance, knowing the kind of spots to open. You don't just open a shop at every spot just because you get the opportunity. You need to do a market analysis. You need to understand how much rental you'll be paying, how much potential income you'll be getting from that place. So those are the kind of things that we were not aware of at first. Then we got opportunities to open. We opened at spots where we didn't make money at all. It was more like we had to lose a lot of money and close down that specific store. But it was such a great learning opportunity for us. We felt like we literally went through university with that mistake. So, and other challenges is finding great staff to work, because we hire more youth, because part of our vision as a brand is to employ young people, maybe taking gap years or out of university and still looking for work. We employ such people. So we struggle a lot to get youth that is committed to come to work every day, to commit to the culture of Maverick Coffee. So that is also one of the issues that we faced. And another issue is about funding. So what we do with our business is all the money that comes in, we don't take bonuses, we don't take anything. We just take salaries, small salaries, and then all the money that we make, we put it back into the business. So seeing this place as it is right now, it was grown by Maverick Coffee and by Maverick Coffee's people. We had one store that we had to close down late last year because we opened it in an area where instead of somebody buying a cup of coffee and a croissant that will cost you 60 rands, I'd rather take that 60 rands and go buy a fry pack and go cook for my kids. You understand? So it's in those kind of areas that really our target market was not really the way we had expected it to be. Even if there were doctors around or like professionals or people who could afford to buy, but the revenue was not enough to make us stay there as a business. So we lost more money than we actually made. I'm such a big dreamer, and I've got such huge dreams and goals for Maverick Coffee. I want to grow Maverick Coffee not just as a kiosk and restaurant, but I want to grow it as a supplier, because I want us to have our own roastery. We bought land already, so we're looking into opening our own roastery, venturing into raw juices, Maverick juices, and making our own beans under Maverick Coffee that we can supply to big stores like your Macros and your Woolworths. So I'm looking into expanding and growing Maverick to be such a big brand. And under that, we also want to own Maverick properties as well. So meeting Mr. Allen would really, I think it would help me be able to navigate the growth without me wanting to expand from just a place of excitement to a place of knowledge, understanding, and more an in-depth understanding of where I'm going, what the tools that will be needed for me to get to that place, and how I can actually prepare myself, prepare my mind, prepare myself, my family, because they're very much a part of this venture as I am before I get into this space that I want to get into in upscaling my business.
Madonna is going to join us in studio, but first, a coffee break.
The Big Small Business Show is proudly brought to you by Saika. Choose a difference maker, choose a chartered accountant.